Hey, this is Jessica Hammer, host of Crowned and Dangerous. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
This is Julianne Condia, host of Rewritten here on Public House Media. Thank you so much for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you are done with this episode, I hope you'll come check out my show, Rewritten, where we will talk about you having limitless potential and can rewrite your story at any time. No matter your background, your past, or current situation, you can have the type of life you crave. A new show comes out every single Monday. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of Rewritten. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
We are each gifted in a unique and important way. It is our privilege and our adventure to discover our own special light. That is a quote by Evelyn Mary Dunbar, and I absolutely love it. We are each gifted in a unique and important way. We are all made in His likeness. We are all made for a purpose. We are all made special and unique and amazing. So let's dare to be ourselves, for we do that better than anyone else can, right? You are made as you. You are made in His likeness. You are made to be beautiful. You are made to be confident, and you are made to be special. However, we tend to believe other people or we get caught up in the comparison game, and we lose our own confidence because we try to be somebody else. Today, welcome to Public House Media. Welcome to Choose to Rise. I am so glad that you're here today, because today we're going to be talking about how you can live in your purpose. You can gain the confidence to live who God made you to be, and you can go forward in a more positive, uplifting way. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Kim Meyer, and I am so glad that you're here with us this morning. I so appreciate you hitting that little share button and sending it out to the world. I so appreciate you telling more and more people about Choose to Rise. And I just love hearing from Baxter, our wonderful people at Public House Media, how Choose to Rise is growing. And I can't do that myself. And I thank you, all of you, for doing your part in helping spread the news of Choose to Rise, spreading the links and the podcast and telling your friends about it. I am just so humbled and so honored and so grateful for all of you that are listening, and all of those behind the scenes at Public House Media who are doing their thing and helping more people hear the voice and hear the message. And most importantly, I'm thankful to God for giving me the opportunity to go out and do this. So today, I want to share with you 8 simple things that you can do to become more confident and more sure of yourself and more owning the fact of who God made you to be, so that you can go out and live better. Let's dare to be ourselves, for we do that way better than anyone else can. That's a Shirley Briggs quote, and I love that one too. So let's get diving in. One of the first ways that one simple thing that you can do to be more confident in your day is to focus on improving yourself instead of comparing with others. So God made you to be this unique individual. He's created us all to be a perfect being in who we are and what we're doing. And when we compare ourselves to someone else, or we try to be like them, we are shortchanging the world on who God made us to be and who we can be in our likeness and our purpose and our creation. And so when we can focus on improving us, and working to be 1% better, just inches win championships, 1% better, a little bit more each and every day. Good morning, Misty. Thanks for joining. We can start focusing on us and how we can change our world and our perspective and not worry about them. Because when we worry about them, we shortchange us and we shortchange the world on the beautiful things that we have to give. The second thing that you can do that is a simple step to move forward with confidence is to say thank you instead of sorry. Have you ever done this? I think this is so important for women especially. Men just have a really good way of accepting a compliment and letting it stroke their ego. Women often say, I'm sorry, in either words or actions or the way they respond to things. They may not say the word I'm sorry, but their response kind of comes to a point of I'm sorry I'm this way because that maybe is making you feel bad, but maybe saying thank you and being grateful for compliments, being grateful for the things that you've been given in your life, and knowing that you owning you is the best thing that you can do for this world. The third thing that you can do is simply say no when you don't feel like doing it. This is an empowering one, right? You can have such an amazing opportunity to do you and to be you when you can say no to the things that other people want you to do. I know I got caught up in this, growing up and even in my first few years of my education career. I'm a doer, I'm a fixer, so I'm naturally a people pleaser as well. And I would say yes to everything. Like, you want me to do that? Yes, I can do that. You want me to do that? Yes, I can do that. Oh, you need this done over here? Yes, I can do that. And then pretty soon my plate is so full that I can't do the things that God made me to do because I'm worrying about doing all the little things for everybody else around me. I'm not able to live my life. I'm not able to fill my cup because I'm extending myself into so many other things. So if you can get the power of simply saying no when you don't have the time, when you don't have the energy, when you don't feel like doing it, because your heart won't really be in it anyway, and you can say no to those things and be okay about it. That's a great way to increase your confidence. Stick up for yourself. Number 4, stand tall. Don't stand in a cowering position. Stand tall. Be positive in who you are. Be confident in who you are because God made you this beautiful being. And when you can stand tall and own who God made you to be, long legs, long arms, muscular, round, tall, brown hair, red hair, whatever He created you to be, stand tall and be proud of that. Love who you are on the inside, and that all shows up on the outside. I was listening to some personal development the other day because I love to fill my own head with good things. And they were talking about, when you are holding a coffee cup and someone knocks that, off the side of that, what spills out of that coffee cup? Coffee, right? Well, if you had tea in that cup, tea would fall out. If you had, milk in that cup, milk would have fallen out. It's what's in the cup that comes out, right? So it's the same thing that happens in you. When you get shaken up, when you got knocked down, when you get struggled with something, what is going to spill out of you? Is it going to be positivity or is it going to be negativity? Is it going to be confidence or is it going to be sheepishness? Stand tall in who God's made you to be and exude the confidence that you want to exude. What is it that's inside of you? What's on the inside will become your outside. If you're struggling with, self-worth and things like that, you tend to self-sabotage and things start to turn out differently on your outside. I know I felt that way. That's how I got to the position I was in an unhealthy state. I was putting crap in my body and crap was coming out. So stand tall in who you are, be positive in who you want to be, and put the things in your body that you want to come out of your body. Number 5 is to exercise to keep yourself energetic. I know that in my own journey and in the people's lives that I've been impacted with what we've been doing with this movement of Choose to Rise and my team together, Rise and Fit, and the Together We Rise group that we've got coming and going so well and so strong, is that when exercise is incorporated into your day, you have so much more energy. Sundays are a day of rest at our house for multiple reasons, but I don't typically work out on Sundays, and I am always so tired on Sundays. Like, I can get up at the same time, I can actually even sleep in maybe, and go to church and go the rest of the day, and I'm always yawning. I'm always wondering why I'm not so energetic. And you know what? The reason is I don't push play in the morning. I don't get my blood pumping. I don't get my endorphins going. I don't get that vibe from exercise, and like I do every other single day. And so when you can exercise, even if it's a brisk walk outside, you're getting the fresh air in, maybe you're doing push-ups or squats during the commercials on TV, maybe you are pushing play and you're a part of our Together We Rise group and you are doing a program with one of us. I see several of you on here. Thanks for being on, Janice and Lisa and all of you. When you can push play and use exercise as an energetic way of doing things, it's going to help increase your confidence because you're putting the good things in and the good things are going to come out too. Number 6, Smile at strangers. Now, this is a powerful and fun one to do, and it's free and it's easy, and it increases your confidence, because when you can show up in a smile, when you can give that gift to somebody else around you, it brightens their day, but it also brightens your day. It gives them the perception that you have something positive to give, because you do. And so you can show up and smile at others and be kind to others and show up in others' life in a positive way, and it just spreads kindness throughout this world, which we all need more of. We have enough hate and negativity and doubt and struggle in this world. Let's freeingly share some smiles. Let's freeingly share some confidence and positivity today. Yesterday, unfortunately, I spent the day at a hospital with my mother. She's okay. We went to get something checked out that she's had cancer 3 times in her life, and we just want to stay on top of some of the things that have been happening in her world lately. And so I was down there with her. Thankfully, I have the job now that allows me to be flexible, and I can do things that I need to do, and I can be the places that I need to be. But one of the best things about being there yesterday was that I smiled at every single person I saw in the hallway, because you don't know what struggle they're going through. You don't know why they're there. You don't know why they have to come to this hospital, whether they're there with a loved one and they're worried, whether they're sick themselves and they're seeing a specialist. You can spread positivity and a smile and a warm heart to anybody and everyone you see. So go for it and do that today. If you do anything in this podcast today, you implement any of them, at least implement that one. Number 7, sit straight. When you sit all humbled over, or you sit in a position that kind of all bendy or whatever, this one is kind of a simple one, but sit straight up. Be confident in who you are. Let your blood flow through you. When you're all bent up and like craziness, your blood stops at those points. And this is really more of a physical one than anything. But like when you have a bend in your body, or you're sitting too long, the blood flow kind of stops there and it can't freely flow. So increase your confidence, increase your positivity, increase the blood flow that's running through you, and sit straight up. Sit tall, sit confidently. And when you see someone who's working around you or near you, they will see that you are a confident person, because you hold your shoulders back. You know that you own this spot, that you are blessed to be here, that you are created for more, and that you can do anything that you set your mind to just by your posture. Isn't that awesome? And it might inspire them to do it too. And the last tip I have for you, number 8, is set small goals for yourself every day, and then record those achievements. Now, there's one thing that we said in education all the time is, if you can track it, you can attack it. And so any time that we were trying to help a kid with skills, any time that we were trying to help them read better, or do their math, or whatever it might be, kind of all those little measurements of education, if you can track it, you can attack it. And that applies to anything in life. So if I was trying to increase my weights in my workout, or if I was trying to increase my reps in my workout, if I can track it and know where I was at last time, I'll be able to know if I did better this time. So set small goals for yourself. Maybe it's cutting down the pop that you drink in a week. Maybe it's increasing the water that you drink in a week. Maybe it's cutting out some processed foods. Maybe it's how many workouts you get, whatever it is for you. Maybe it's spending less money. Maybe it's learning and getting into a good book, how many minutes you read, how many pages you read, how many podcasts you listen to. Whatever it might be for you, set small goals for yourself, and every day record your achievements. I like to wake up in the morning with positive affirmations and think in gratefulness and gratitude and all the things that I'm thankful for. And at the end of the day, I like to think about all the things that I accomplished in the day. Was it enough? Did I do something today that made an impact on anybody? Did I do something today that moved the needle forward for my goals? Did I do something today that helped myself be more confident and live my purpose that God created me to be? Are you doing those things today? Are you setting goals for yourself, or are you just moving through life? Let's dare to be ourselves, for we do that better than anyone else can. Can you dare to be you today? Can you dare to stand confidently in who God made you to be? Can you go forward and be you and own who you are and love you, that He created you to be this beautiful masterpiece, and that you are perfectly made and a beautiful individual. And when you can love yourself on the inside, it will show up on the outside and show up to other people in this world. So I hope that today you take one of these 8 simple tips and apply at least one of them in your world today. And if you would drop below in the comments which one that you're going to work on, set that small goal today that you're going to do this or that, or send me a message at choosetoriseup@gmail.com, or send me a message here on Public House Media. Head over to Apple, iTunes, and leave a rating and review, or just let's connect in any sort of way. I would love to have you in my Together We Rise group. We are working on positive mindsets. We are working on healthy activities with nutrition and fitness and lifting each other up, showing up for each other in every single way. And I am just so proud of all the women that are in there. We are currently doing a program called Sean Week, and it is hard. It is hard, but they are showing up and they are doing their best, and they are improving their life a little bit better every single day by getting energy from exercise, by being confident and listening to what Shanti has to say, by encouraging each other, and doing things that are good for them. And when someone compliments them on their post and that they put in the group, I hope that they are saying thank you instead of sorry. I hope that they are being positive and not comparing themselves with other people, but focusing on improving themselves, because that's how we improve the world, when we focus on us and when the things that we actually have control over. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you have a blessed week, and I hope to see you back here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday here on Public House Media and in the podcast version as well. I appreciate you so very much for tuning in, and I hope to see you all again here very soon. Talk to you later. Bye.